This is Ed Magik of Ed Magik TV, and I am here at the Viper Room in West Hollywood, California, with the one and only Sin.
Yes!
How you doing?
I'm doing really good, pretty excited to be here tonight, about to perform. I'm the headliner tonight, so excited, grateful, and very looking forward to it.
Alright, now I understand that some people think that Prince sounds like you.
You know what? I've been hearing, not that I compare myself to him or anything, but if I'm gonna be compared with somebody, what better than the best? You know what I'm saying? And so people have come up to me because of the look, probably the dark hair and like a little bit of like my unfinished face hair. But you know what? I do my own thing. I get inspired by different and if people for some reason like see a similarity towards him, I'm flattered. You know, like he's like one in a million, like the unique Prince. So it's flattering, and it's kind of good. It's kind of good, you know.
That's good. Well, now you being the individual that you are, you have your own music, your own style. How did that come about? Like, how did you get into music?
Well, I started back home in Puerto Rico when I was like 7 years old. I started dancing, and through the years I went to have my own TV show. But music was something that I really wanted to do. And when we talk about the style of my music, I cannot even say like it's definitely pop, but what you're about to hear.
Sorry.
But what you're about to hear is like, I just hear it in my head. I don't know how to explain it. Like, when I'm writing the lyrics, I just hear what I want in the background. But it's definitely a mix and fusion of rock and roll and pop. That's what it is, mainly. I like the sexy sound of rock and roll, and I like the commercial part of the pop music.
Is anybody that inspired you to get into music, or who are your influences?
Oh, a lot of people inspire me to get into music, but a lot of them are legends, like people that electrify the audience through the lyrics, through the performances, especially people like Queen, Freddie Mercury is amazing, Elvis Presley, Peggy Lee, like people like that created something and were the pioneers and took it to a whole nother level, making it possible for me to be doing this today, you know?
Cool. So, alive or dead, there's somebody in the world that you'd love to record with, who would it be?
Elvis Presley. I would love, like, I get even goosebumps, people over there. I get goosebumps because if I think about, he had that essence, that magic to electrify people in a way that they will go crazy. And I would like to feel that energy from performer to performer, to exchange energy, to just get that 50% out of people. You know, like me and him will create the 50% of the show, right?
Right.
And so to give that 50, in order to get that 50% of people, which is take them to a whole nother level where they can close their eyes and open their mind and just be. I would love to feel that, and it sucks that he's dead.
That's cool. That's cool. No, that's awesome. Wow. So, how did you get this name, Sin? I mean, like,
you know
what's it all about?
Okay, so it wasn't not a long process because the concept of who I am as an artist is very sensual, very sexual, very pushes people's boundaries, you know. It's not like any show I think anybody's doing right now. And I like to talk about the things that society, for some reason, tries to cover up, which is the human condition and the normal things that goes through people's mind, especially young people.
Okay.
Growing up, which is a lot of curiosities, a lot of like temptation, a lot of questions. And I decided to get to know myself completely, so in that way I get in touch with my curiosities. I like to figure out things for myself, and that's where everything comes about. Because when I was thinking for a name, also I was thinking for something that people will remember. People that will catch people's attention.
Right.
And so mixing that with who I am on stage, Sin just happened, and it was like, I am that. I am Sin. You know, because I'm not afraid to go to that place where people are afraid to. I'm not afraid to express myself. I'm not afraid to get to know myself in a way where maybe I fuck up, but you know what? I learned something from that, and at the end of the day I get to know myself completely. And I think people should do that. Even if you're 35, 13, 20. If you find something temptation, if you have some temptation in something, it's because you have desire. Temptations come from your own desires. So why ask yourself what if when you actually can taste it and go for it, right?
Okay.
Yeah. And so no, everything comes up to the point to get to know yourself. Don't ask yourself what if. Take risk. Be your own leader. Create your own rules and believe in yourself. You know, don't take people's ways to try to tell you this is the way it should be. It's only their opinion, because your journey doesn't have to be the same as my journey.
Of course not.
You know, so that's why people forget. I don't know, for some reason people are afraid to be human. I'm not.
Right on. So, do you have any albums out?
Not any albums out. The EP is gonna come out the same time that my next video is coming out. We just shoot it 3 weeks ago at the Athletic Club, the Hollywood Athletic Club.
Okay.
The song is A Dance Affair, and it's the song that I'm gonna be opening the show with. And so the EP will come out with the video. So I just wanted to have some content in it. Also, it's gonna be come out with Dance Affair, Rockstar Status, I'm Here, which is the first song I ever written in my life. And it's gonna come out with Burn You Down and Rock With Me.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Now, tell me, of all the venues that you performed at, which one would you love to go back to? I mean, like, you'd be just like so happy to go back to.
This one.
The Viper Room.
The Viper Room. Okay, so I performed here last week.
Yeah.
As the opening act, and then I got invited again to be the headliner this time.
All right.
And when I think about the people that performed here, like Johnny Cash, it's a privilege for me to have this venue to open their arms to me and inviting me once again. And the fact that they were like the first actual stage that I performed ever in the United States, which was last week, it makes it even more of a special place. Like, I will always come back here.
All right.
I will always come back here, and this has to be my favorite venue.
All right. Well, we have to add a special thanks to Francesca Ramirez for that out, right?
Yeah, you know what? I couldn't do it without her. Like, that girl is amazing. She's been helping me quite a lot. We've been like working together since 2012, right when I moved out here. And she believes in it. She believes in the concept. She believes in what I presented to her. And so without Francesca, it's like everything is easier with her. You know, she knows the business. She was a headliner here at this venue. So for her to have me part of like her show, what she created for herself, is pretty amazing, and I love her to death. She's my little for her height, but she's my girl, and I love you, Francesca. This venue, and the fact that I get to do what I came here for, which is perform, it feels really good. You know, it feels really good to came to Los Angeles with the dream of becoming a singer, a performer, and to have the opportunity to perform at this venue is so amazing. So I have to say thank you to the Viper Room for having me here, and I will lift my heart out there for you and the people that watch us.
Right on. All right, Sin, well, we look forward to seeing you on stage, and thank you for this interview.
Thank you. What's the site name?
Ed Magik TV.
Thank you, Ed Magik TV, for being here, and I hope you guys like the show.
Come on! Baby, I just want you close. You got that something that makes me wanna sweat. Why don't you come over here? Hey. Everybody's just romance. 21st century sis today. You can get all at once. I see you. Everybody does that. It's so okay. Trouble, you came to the right place. If you're looking for trouble, baby, why don't you take a look at my face?